Hi friends, Bus Justice here. Today, we're going to do the No Deaths Hard Mode run achievement in Dawn of the Infinites. This achievement gets you 4 infinite ensembles, 1 for every armor class, regardless of whichever character you do it on. The object of this run is to keep this buff up the entire time by nobody dying, and picking up 4 hourglass artifacts throughout the dungeon as you spawn them. Carry those artifacts with you throughout the rest of the dungeon to the last boss, and I'll show you what to do with them once we get there. Be advised, while holding the artifacts, you can't mount up, and Demon Hunters and Drakthir can't double jump. You can do the 2-seater passenger mount thing to help carriers along if that matters to you, but it's not a timed run, I wouldn't worry about it too much. You can use the extra action button to drop the hourglass artifact for someone else to pick it up, but they have to pick it up within 10 seconds or it disappears. Alright, so there's typically 3 areas where people scuff these deathless runs. Second boss, watch for the frontal cone. As a tank, I typically call out incoming frontal, and DPSers scatter if they're in front of the boss. I've also seen people do tank stays on one half of the room, everybody else stays on the other half, so they don't ever have to worry about the frontal. And the first hourglass artifact is behind this portal once you kill that boss. And when you get to tier, the second hourglass artifact always spawns here. When you can choose whether to do the battlefield boss or the Morchie boss, do Morchie first and don't backtrack after she's dead. This allows you to skip some dubious trash on the way to battlefield.
Well, that's the farthest I've gotten in here.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
I got it. I torrented.
I'm just gonna stop talking.
Yo, that was scary. He almost ate it. So you're saying about how far you got?
Morchie could be the second pain point for your group. For her clones, there's a variety of add-ons people use are comfortable with. I just like that DBM or Little Wigs, wherever the boss mods mark each clone with a raid marker, and then you just call it the raid marker. That's the real one. For the player clones, remember that they have a small AoE around them, and they do damage when they hit those sand piles. So you don't want to do all the sand piles at once. You want to do them kind of back to back to back to let your healer catch up. And use defensives. Make this as easy on your healer as possible.
Good job.
I was so scared I was gonna die.
And the third hourglass artifact is in the middle of that room after you beat Morchie. As I mentioned, don't backtrack after you kill Morchie. Keep going the path to the terminal and go from the south to the north on the mini-map, watching out for those time bombs. You can skip this worm trash to battlefield by waiting for them to pat. It may be necessary for some Time Mythic Plus routes, I'm not sure, 10.2 hasn't come out yet as of the time I'm recording this. But if you do body pull like me, just watch your feet, don't stand in gold puddles, they detonate pretty quickly, use defensives, you know, that old chestnut. After the battlefield is defeated, the 4th and final hourglass artifact spawns in the middle of that room. Okay, last boss, are you ready? Are you ready? It's really not that bad. You're going to do the fight normally for the most part, focus target the portal dragonkin, or you could get overrun. However, anyone carrying an hourglass artifact is going to see a very faint gray glowy ring around each of the 4 portals. Anyone carrying an hourglass artifact simply needs to step into this gray glowy ring, then their hourglass artifact is consumed and their job is done. There's no need to press your extra action button here or do anything else, simply walk into the gray circle. It's so easy, that's in fact too easy. So as I'll show you here, I'm positioning the boss for the second portal to spawn. And before I'm in position, the portal and the gray glowy ring spawn with me inside of it, consuming my hourglass artifact, which was not our intention in this group. If this happens to 2 people at the same time, 2 people are standing on the portal at the same time when the portal spawns and the gray glowy ring appears, then both of their artifacts can be consumed, and therefore you will not have enough artifacts to do all the portals. So just coordinate it so that you don't do this like I did. And then once somebody drops off their artifact, then the gray glowy ring disappears and you're safe. You can move in. If you were backing away, you can move in at that point after somebody drops it off. Luckily, I was with a group gamers that adjusted really well and made it even simpler than I just made it sound. And that's it. So just do the rest of the fight normally, collect your achievement, collect your ensembles, collect your trinket that'll definitely drop, collect your quantum mount that will definitely drop. And thanks for watching. Take care.